Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And I'm Muhammad Danish bin Ahmad Jozaily from Sekolah Tokoh Abdul Rahman, school code 2050. One day, here I was wondering about what book should I read for this week. So here I was wandering in the mall into the bookstore while singing my favorite song, Let It Go, Let It Go, can't turn back anymore, without a single care in the world. Then I came across this book titled Let It Go. Right then and there, I knew exactly what book should I buy. And oh boy, I was not expecting the trip that I was going to go on while reading this book. As you all may know, Frozen tells about the story of a young princess burdened with the weight of the kingdom because of the sudden passing of her two parents because, well, of a sea accident. She also has ice powers that she chooses to hide instead of showing because, well, she was traumatized by the accident she experienced when she was young by hurting Anna, her sibling. So when I twist this original plot which I already said, I twist a little bit, it turns into this book, Let It Go. What if Anna never met Elsa or vice versa at all? They don't even have any memory of each other. Not even one single moment. So, because of this book consists of 316 pages total, and the author is Jen Kelonita. The title Let It Go is exactly parallel to the way their parents, Anna and Elsa, decided to let go of Anna by erasing their memories of each other. So what if? What if is a big question. It has given birth to many things in life, and one of those things is great, interesting, and amazing stories to tell. In this case, classical stories that have been twisted into twisted tales. Twisted tales consist of books that have been twisted, classical tales from Disney, twisted to tell a much darker and disturbing story to fit into the genre of fiction and dark fantasy. So because of this, when I'm talking about what if, for example, for Marvel, what if Marvel it is such an interesting story that people are attracted to because, well, what if things were different? People say, what if things were different? What if Ultron was the one who gathered all the Infinity Stones in the Marvel Universe? So that's why it was such a delight to read this book, Let It Go. I'm not going to go into much about the story because, well, a twist needs to have a surprise, needs to be a surprise to actually be interesting or amazing to even read about. Just one thing to know is that the way they tell or express emotions in words is impressive, it's breathtaking. And although it starts slow, but it ends in such a sweet note that is all worthwhile. So that's also the main reasons that I decided to stick with the story Let It Go, because, well, it is much more relatable than the others. For example, Straight On Till Morning. Straight On Till Morning is about Cinderella. So Elsa, she tells about familiar love and the feeling of not growing up, not having someone to converse with, not having someone to actually play with, sibling. So this feeling, this can actually be empathized more, sympathize with Elsa more. That's why I chose Let It Go other than the other stories. So if you're looking for a dark fantasy and fiction genre, you must look for Let It Go. That's why I